Greetings, Sweater Kingdom. It is Sweater King, and today we're going to be discussing some interesting news today. Right? What news could we be talking about today? Well, the news that we are talking about today is going to be referring to the Call of Duty movie that was recently announced not too long ago. Now, we've seen a rise in a lot of video game adaptation movies, with the Mario movie being the predecessor to the success of them back in 2023. Now, before that, video game adaptation movies were seen as pretty dull, pretty lame, or just downright just not knowing the reference material. But since the Mario movie came out, a lot of popularity for video game adaptation shows and movies have came out to be. We've seen successes such as the Mario movies, as I have explained, the Fallout show, and we've also seen some stinkers like the Halo TV show, the live action one. So, Call of Duty. We've seen its ups and downs in the past 7-8 years. We've seen its rise in popularity from the golden age, from Black Ops 1 to about Black Ops 2. And if you can even include the Modern Warfare series too, from COD 4 to, Black Ops 2. And we've seen its stinkers. We've seen COD Ghosts, which is now probably the middle ground compared to modern COD. And we've seen its absolute lows in the most recent years. Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 7, those three to be exact. Now, why am I exactly bringing up the Call of Duty movie and these games? See, to make a good video game adaptation, you have to know the source material, the games, what gamers know about it, what gamers love about it, and you can't just not know it because you'll feel out of touch to the attended audience. And who's the audience going to be seeing the Call of Duty movie? Call of Duty fans, people who like to see their favorite characters, which can range from Call of Duty Ghosts characters, Hesh and Maverick, or the most recent Modern Warfare 2's Ghost, the new one. The OG one's pretty good too. Captain Price, Frank Woods, Alex Mason. You can have a whole lot of characters, right? And all these characters are probably quite memorable from the OG series, from the OG Modern Warfare trilogy and the original Black Ops games up until Black Ops 2. Now, Call of Duty hasn't really made any memorable impacts like some of the old campaigns did. So the old campaigns had a lot of memorable missions. Modern Warfare 2's No Russian, where you literally shoot up an airport, tragic. And it establishes Makarov as like a villain. It is the first introduction, and it solidifies Makarov as this crazed ultra-nationalist character. You also have a lot of iconic ones like All Gillied Up, where you go through Chernobyl in a ghillie suit to assassinate Imran Zakhaev, and this is where you also meet Imran Zakhaev and understand his motivations. Then there's also Modern Warfare 3's 2011, with the ending being probably the most iconic in my opinion, where you literally go in a Juggernaut suit and just, gun down enemies in a hotel. Right, and it's also where World War III starts. I know World War III is a scary topic, especially with recent topics around, and I know that Call of Duty is not going to push the narrative of stuff like that in their modern, Call of Duties. I guess you could say modern warfare, right? And so, right, so we've established some pretty iconic ones. We've also established some pretty stinkers like Train Go Boom from Black Ops 3. And the most iconic meme of them all, the press F to pay respects, which originated in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare back in 2014. Wow, that is 12 years old now. Holy shit. Right? So, with the recent Call of Duty's Black Ops 7 and, maybe Black Ops 6 had potential until the end, and Modern Warfare 3, the last three CODs have not really been too outstanding, and the campaigns have felt more of an afterthought, right? And multiplayer has been kind of the main focus. And we all know what multiplayer is for modern Call of Duty. It is supposed to be the Fortnite of first-person shooters, right? Because, they're trying to push Warzone. They're trying to Warzone-ify everything, campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, right? And Warzone has long past stayed. It's long overdue. Warzone has overwhelmed itself for way too long. It was fun when it first came out, but then shitty business practice after shitty business practice just ruined the game and has been hella uncreative. And this worries me for the Call of Duty movie. The Call of Duty movie could be fantastic. They could pull stories from the original Modern Warfare 3 trilogy. They could pull from Modern Warfare 2019. And I specifically say Modern Warfare 2019 because Modern Warfare 2022 is good. It could. But we need to leave Modern Warfare 3, the new one, the 2023 one, out of this. Anything after Modern Warfare 22 needs to not happen. Vanguard included, right? And they could pull from literally any campaign from the Call of Duties from the OG Modern Warfare 1 from 2007 to up to, I'd say, maybe Advanced Warfare. And the reason I'm saying maybe is because if you were to ask me about what campaign I would love to see being made, I would not put in Ghost and I would not put in Advanced Warfare because at the time those were big stinkers. But now comparing them to modern Call of Duty and just the crappy, shitty business practices, right? Maybe they would make for a pretty good campaign because at least they knew what the fuck they were making with those campaigns. They knew the theme, they knew the characters, they knew it, right? And it shows throughout the rest of the game, right? See, if you were to play a campaign of Black Ops 7 and then play multiplayer, makes no sense. There's no transaction. There's no smooth transition to it, and it just feels like an afterthought. It feels obsolete, and this is why I feel very apathetic towards the Call of Duty movie. I am going to be seeing it with one of my buddies, mostly for the fact that we kind of want to see how shitty it's going to be. I mean, deep down, realistically, it is kind of a childhood dream to, see a Call of Duty movie. But with the recent Call of Duty games coming out, I feel like I'm speaking for a lot of the Call of Duty fans here that they're feeling pretty apathetic towards the franchise. There's nothing new going on. There's no iconic moments happening, and the only good thing about it is probably the actors for the modern Call of Duties for the Modern Warfare ones. Captain Price, Ghost, Gaz, Soap, and whoever else, Alejandro, right? They have some pretty good characters to pull from, right? And it could make for a new cool campaign if, like, they, lock in and don't do shit. All fun and games till Nicki Minaj shows up in the Call of Duty movie. Dude, if that happens, if a fucking celebrity does not wear a goddamn military uniform in the fucking movie, and I swear to God, if they just play themselves in like a bright pink fucking uniform, I'm leaving that theater. But that's gonna wrap it up, right? It's realistically, end of the day, I'm apathetic towards the Call of Duty franchise, and I'm not really looking forward to the movie. I kind of just want to just sit there and point and laugh at how bad the movie is gonna be. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What you think how the Call of Duty movie is going to perform. If you think it's going to perform well, if it's going to perform poorly, and please let me know what your favorite Call of Duty campaign moments are. It could be from any campaign, no discriminatory, But that's going to wrap it up today. Peace, Kingdom.